Back with another player breakdown. Today we're breaking down Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson is one of my favorite guards in the NBA. After being traded from the Mavs, it was going to be real interesting to see how he adjusted to being a go-to guy. He's delivered. He's averaging 26 points per game, shooting 49% from the field and 38% from the three at the moment. One of my favorite players since college. Let's break him down. First thing we're going to talk about is how he searched for contact. Jalen Brunson is a crafty guard, and he's always searching for contact. He has to because he's not super fast, he's not super strong, he's not super long, so he has to do little crafty things to get shots off, to get passes off. Let's look at this first. Michael Porter got him. He's going baseline. He has nothing. Michael Porter is 6'10". I don't know how tall he is, but watch the contact he created just to get Michael Porter off balance, attracted another defender because that defender seen Michael Porter was off balance, and he left the big man open for 2 points. Here's another example. Selling a drive, nothing there. Pull back, pump fake, got the guy on his heels. Once he get the guy on his heels, now you'll see his shoulder is lower and his shoulder is right into his ribs. That guy can't recover from that. Floater, 2 points. Next example. Reggie Jackson, he's driving to the middle. He's searching. See, all contact. Look at his right arm, all contact. All contact, and now you see. What happened in that situation was you seen Reggie Jackson on his hip all the way into the paint. Contact, contact, contact. And when he got to a place where he was comfortable, he used his 2-foot pivot and just pivot away from Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is nowhere to be seen. See all of that space? That's enough for any scorer to get a shot off. Let's look at this example. He's coming down, transition. Rejected the screen, driving. And what you see here is he's going right into this guy's chest. All right, let's bring it back from the beginning. He's coming down. Right now, he's initiating the contact. Right now, he just hit him on his hip. The next hit gonna be in his sternum. Once you get hit in the sternum, it's kind of tough to return. Boom. Now he's stepping through. See, he can't do it. He cannot go with another hook shot. So he pumped, got into his sternum again, and then he went up for the shot. And in that situation, you can get a lot of and ones. You can get a lot of easy buckets because the defender arm is in the air and you're hitting him in the sternum. So it looks like a lot of contact, but what you're really doing is just trying to create space so that you can get into your shot. In this example, he's going to drive right. Guy's going to cut him off. Boom. That's contact. Right? Going left. Boom. Contact. All of that is contact. He ended up finishing with the floater, but he got the and one. He owned this defender from the beginning because he's driving through contact. He's comfortable with contact, keeping the guy close to him so that he can explode and go right by him. Contact, contact, float game. It's tough. Let's talk about his mid-range. Jalen get into his mid-range a lot, right? It's 1-2 pull-up, bucket. And see, this mid-range works because he's lower. Even though Davion Mitchell is a great defender and a smaller defender, Jalen's shoulder is by him. At this moment, he's lower than Davion Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell is playing catch-up because of the craftiness and the contact that he had before this. And he's trying to play catch-up. And every time you try to play catch-up, it's the perfect time to get into your pull-up. Only thing the defender can do is try to contest it from the back, foul you, or you're going to be wide open. And Jalen Brunson is deadly in the mid-range game. That's one of the highlights of his game. Next, let's talk about his snatches. This is also a part of the mid-range game because whenever he's going, he's selling the fact that he's going to the rim. Watch in this situation. He's by the guy. His shoulder's down. His head is down. Everything about him says, I'm going to the rim right now. And watch what happens. Bloop. That guy is trying to get in front of him. right, with his hands up. But when his hand is up and he's trying to run in front of him, it's hard to break down and stop. And that's where a snatch come into play. We'll bring it down full speed. He's going, he's going, he's going. Skirt! Boom, snatch, shot. Let's talk about his hesitation. All of these moves he do, man, he's very crafty as a guard. Here's why the mid-range is so deadly. It's going to set up the hesitation. You've knocked down so many mid-range shots, right? You got your snatches, and here comes, the defender don't know what's about to come at this situation. In this situation, this one he can utilize his hesitation. He gets it, he drive. It looked like he's going to that elbow shot that he does all the time, right at the mid-range, right? He's known for that. Boop, hesitation, right in his chest again, searching for contact, into the floater, and one, Mr. Ref. Watch this full speed. Pull up. Nope. Right into his chest. He ain't trying to go around you. He ain't trying to shake you. He's going right into your chest. He's playing physical basketball, and he's getting 2 points plus 1. Now let's talk about in and outs. In and outs is something that you can use as a basketball player. You can be deadly whenever you get into in and outs, right? Let's slow this down. With the in and out, what you're doing is you're trying to set up the defender. It should be your go-to in transition. You want to see what feet do you want to attack. Your in and out is going to see how the defender reacts. If he don't react, you keep going with the in and out. If he do react, you can go in and out cross. But you can see how the defender's reacting. You see, in this clip, Brunson is going to start his in and out early, way above the three-point line, so you have space to make up for any error. Here it comes. He comes down. Now, in and out, the guy didn't shift. So what Jalen Brunson did was he went to a low pickup and attacked this guy's arm. You see his arm is out. He's going to attack this arm because this is how you get and ones. And what the defender is going to do naturally is pull his hands back. And once he pulls his hands back, clear lane to the goal, bucket, right? So in and outs is a good way to set up your defender to see how his feet is going to move. He don't react, just go straight through his body. Let's check out another clip. And now, boom. You see how he shielded him? Watch. This guy's always searching for contact. He goes in and out. He got him on his hip. He's going to slow down, shoulder bump right now, and boom. You see that defender? See how far he done went back? It's over with. This is easy 2 points. Full speed. In and out. Bam. Nice. Now, also, to say that Jalen Brunson is so small, he's a small guard, he's very dangerous in the post. And he can get a lot of these fadeaways. He can get a lot of floaters. He can get a lot of things off in the paint, right? He plays on 2 feet pivots. Boom. Here's a 2 feet pivot. Watch him. Coming down, coming off the screen. He don't have a clear path to the goal. Defender gets back in front of him. He slows down, corner help. Here it comes. 2 feet pivot. He can go to the middle. He can go baseline. He can do a lot of things off of this 2 feet pivot. And the defender does not know what to expect. He goes baseline, and he's shooting with a fade. That's tough to stop, man. It's tough to stop. And you got to worry about his contact. So his fade becomes more deadly. That's why the more you simplify the game, the easier the game becomes. You do the basic fundamentals, it sets up everything else. He searches for contacts. He can knock down the mid-range. He has a deadly hezzy, and he can fade. That's 4 or 5 move from just the basic fundamentals. He hasn't hit you with a cross snatch, tween yet. It's all basic fundamentals. Talk about step backs. Here it goes. Rebuilding again. Here it goes. Watch the contact. Boom. Step back. Hit him in the sternum. Step back. Right? You don't want to do this step back without any contact. See, in this situation, he's in the post. So what he's doing is he's just trying to get his shot off. He's seen the middle, go right into his sternum. The guy's back, step back. Now watch this second example of a step back is he coming off the screen. Guy gonna try to beat him to the spot. See, right now the guy's trying to beat him to the spot. The guy's trying to beat him to the spot so that he can cut off this drive. But because Jalen can score from the float game, mid-range, and the three, he goes straight into a step back. Look at all of that space. That's enough space for any good scorer, right? Put it back, comes off the screen, guys try to beat him to the stop, drives, step back, shot. And he got the and one. So in this situation, we're talking about pivoting. Jalen Brunson did an interview when he talked about how they worked on pivots at Villanova. And you can see it clearly in his game. Watch how he comes down. He has nothing. Attacking, he's too small. Got trees all around him. You got the big boy from the Bahamas. You got whoever's in front of him. Those guys are 7 feet. Boom. It's hands all around him. But watch what he does. This is why the pivot is so important. He goes right into his belly and put it up. And if he would have just tried to go up with this shot and score a layup, that would have been a block shot. But instead, he was patient. He used his pivot, got into the body, searched for contact, and ended up getting an and one in this situation, I think. Now let's talk about the low pickup, right? Let's see this next example. Low pickup. This is very, very dangerous, man. In today's basketball, since the game is so wide open, low pickups are very efficient. He's coming down. Watch, he's going to hit him with that in and out like I told you before. He's going to see where he's going. The guy doesn't bait, so guess what? I'm going to attack his arm. He tagged the arm got to go back. The whole defense collapsed, and he just kicks it out to DiVincenzo for three. Let's see it again. Boom, transition, and one. Most of the time you're going to use this move is in transition. He's coming down. In this one, he did the inverted crossover, which is another move you can use to set your defender up to see how he's going to react. Inverted cross, boom. He went to the baseline. He cut him off. The big man is cutting off the middle, but he attacked his arm. Attack that arm, get it up high off the backboard. 2 points. See the next play. Perfect. And that one, look how this is how effective this can become. Guys are afraid because they know he do this, right? So he done pump fake, drive. The defender's afraid to put his arm out there because he knows Jalen Brunson does these low pickups. Now watch what he does. Jalen Brunson put it out there. The defender arm, he smacks it back. He put his arm all the way back, but now he's in an unnatural position. Jalen Brunson still has that advantage, and watch what happens. It's a lay. Okay, now we're talking about post work. Look at the post work. Watch the patience on this. In the post, I'm telling you, if you're 6'9", if you're 5'9", if you're 7 foot, you want to be lower than your defender. Be patient and attack their body. Boom, he got nothing on the drive. Right? Patient, bump. Look at that space. Look at that space. Wide open. That's a bigger defender. Posting up as a point guard. Shimmy right. Boom. Look at the contact. He's not going straight to the rim because he's not big enough. Watch. He's going to drive. Let me slow it down. Fake middle, baseline. Here comes the bump. Here comes. Boom. Now he's done. When you're watching Jalen Brunson, watch for contact. Running back in full speed. All contact. Post up. Patient. Fake middle. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Even from the top of the key, as a point guard, he's coming out from the top of the key. He's taking him. He's trying to drive. They're playing drop coverage. He bumps him. Here it comes. Boom. Fake the drive. Boom. He's out of here. A little shove. That's all he needs. Look at it full speed. Little shove. Spin back. This is the basis of craftiness. Change enough speed. He comes down. He's jogging, right? He's at a speed 1 right now. He's coming down. He's jogging. He's selling like he's about to come off the screen. And boom, change the speed. Once he changes speed, he's going to hit him with the bump. Boom. And now he's in front of him. Next thing, you don't want to go under the screen on Jalen Brunson. He can knock this down all day. He's a good three-point shooter. Under the screen, nope, stupid. Boom. Don't do it. This is all reads. Bam, he's dropping. This is all reads. And he don't just shoot threes off the dribble. Check this out. He's good at moving without the ball. Everyone on this Knicks team is good at moving without the ball. He just relocates. Throw it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart is not really a threat at the three-point line. He's going to drive. His man sucks in for what reason, I don't know, because you got the big man underneath to help on Josh Hart. But he sucked in, and that leaves Jalen Brunson open, and boom, it's wide open three. For a good score like that, it's wide open three. In this series, let's look at how patient he is. Comes off the screen, holds him. Coming off the screen, he's holding. Holds him, cutting off the angle, swipe, contact, pull up. You can't stop that. Patient, swipe. Just watch where the defender ends up after his swipe. Watch at the swipe. Swipe, boom, he's behind. I'm telling you, contact. It's the key to the game, man. Contact. Screen, comes off, patient, walking him down. Ooh, see that change of space? Put it all together. Let's put it all together. Coming off the screen, patient. They're playing drop coverage, big man roll. Okay, big man coming back, guard coming back. I'm faking like I'm going middle. Patient. Boom. It's tough. It's called a Gortat, right? Washington Wizard. Coming off the screen, defenders trailing, hold him right there on his butt. Boom. Big man is going to set a little slide screen for him. Screen two people, and he ended up with a layup. That's all patience. So that's Jalen Brunson. One thing you're going to notice about Jalen Brunson is a lot of contact, high-level shot making, patience. If you take anything away from this breakdown, playing through contact, extremely patient, and a great shot maker. He can make floaters, he can make fades, post-ups, three balls, mid-range, transition. He's scoring at every phase of the game. And as a basketball player, that's what you want to do. You want to be able to score at every phase of the game so that they cannot scout you. So when the team try to do a scouting report on you, they try to do something, they try to take something away from you, you have other things in your arsenal so that you can go to. That way you're not limiting yourself. But that takes a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication. But that's what you got to do if you want to make them pay. Please like, subscribe to the channel. And like always, every day, make them pay.